So how do we just output our results? Okay, how do we output our results? So what do we do? Okay, there's a direct projector output for you to do that. If you don't really want a projector output and then you want like a connection into OBS, this is how you connect to OBS. Okay, this is how you connect to it. I'll come to this later, but let's just do a small demo. I just want data to feed this thing so that I show you the connection output and how to connect to OBS. And then let me just play a message. Let me start the transcription and then start playing a message. Okay.
The Spirit. Psalm 120 verse 1 declares, in my distress I cried unto the Lord and he heard me.
So you realize that immediately he mentioned the scripture. I don't want to mention the scripture so that it overrides this one. Immediately he mentioned the scripture, but the thing came and then it automatically displayed. Let's keep going.
Ahead. Job 38 12 to 13 says, hast thou commanded the morning since thy day?
Okay, again. Immediately he said Job 38 12 to 13. It just displayed. Like, I'm just showing you the potential of this scripture life thing, right? And then I was also telling you about the 75% rankings and stuff and the 90%. So be looking out here as well. Okay, so now that we've done a small demo, let me go straight into like displays. Okay, so the developers of this app took a different approach with displays. Aside the default projector thing that we have, they decided that the only way they are going to connect to OBS is through the browser. That's the only way they are going to connect to OBS, through the browser. And I think it's a very smart decision because you even have a browser on your phone. You have a browser in anything, vMix, OBS, or whatever. So if it's on the same machine, there are 4 links for you to use. Okay, so we are going to test it. This is the same machine, right? So let's just open the browser, come to the browser, and then try this. So immediately I open this, I see that whatever is here, whatever is displayed here, 12 to 13 is there. Okay, what if I want to display the Psalm 121 verse 8? I mean, I shouldn't have said it, right? I mean, now you see Psalm 121 verse 8 is there. So when we go here, you see Psalm 121 verse 8 is there. So all you have to do, let's just open OBS. And let me demo the whole thing about opening OBS and then linking this thing, etc. So as OBS opens, okay, apply. As OBS opens, okay, this is a browser source, right? I can click on this browser, and then this browser source has this particular link. Okay, it has this link that they gave us in the app. So this this connect to OBS. This one is, it's on the same machine, so I'll just copy this as the main and then go here and then just paste it, and then I'll just click OK and then maybe come and refresh. So as you are speaking, let's say, then you just display this one. Your camera can be here and then your scripture will be here. Let's say Job chapter 1 verse 4. So immediately say Job chapter 1 verse 4, you see it has changed there because why? It changed in the app, right? It changed the chapter 1 verse 4, changed in the app. Like this is what we are looking for. And then because the context, when I said 1, it just went to 1, right? So here, that's it. So the 4 is 4. If you try to change it and do, let me see, we go back to the this one. I don't want to mention the scriptures just so that, yeah, you see it also comes here. And there's also another version of this. Okay, the scripture has a lower third, right? This, so you see it has a lower third here. Now how did we fix the scripture lower third? It's the same browser, the same link. For example, sorry, this one here, not the top one, this one here, this browser, we put in the browser, but we put in some question mark and some type L3 down here, right? And so when you come down here, you see that, let me reset this context before it begins to change. You see that when it says when you need a lower third, okay, if it's on the same machine, copy this lower third. So it's the same machine, I copied this one, then I just pasted it here, and then that was the result. Okay, that was the result. So as you are speaking, we say Luke chapter 4 verse 5. It is your Luke chapter 4 verse 5. You see that your Luke chapter 4 verse 5 is here. Let me go and reset the context. I'm coming. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing a tutorial, that's why I reset the contents quickly, so that if I start mentioning numbers and stuff, it won't just change, just for you to really understand, okay, that this thing just flows. Then now the same thing, so 2 versions. I have 2 different scenes. This is the main scripture scene, that's on the right side, and then the lower third scene, okay, and these 2 things operate independently, they don't overlap with each other or one another, okay. And then this same scripture that we have a big display, okay, I have a third display which is just only the scripture, okay. So let's say Revelation chapter 4 verse 5, automatically changes, this lower third changes, this one actually changes, okay. I mean, because I'm transcribing and I'm listening, it's listening, okay, it's listening. And then I only have this one for that particular, the whole thing, like display. Then I'll just come to the video and then slide in a small bit of the video over this one. So I have 3 different versions. This one on the right side, the video here, this one the video behind, and this one lower third, and then this one the whole thing is the actual scripture. Then I'll fade the video in a little. So I have 3 different versions of this one, and all I'm using the browser source, all of them browser source, all of them. Let's say I want to come, if I come back here to this side, and then the kind of browser I'm using, I want to make this, I don't want to see this white, I don't like this background, I want to make it transparent. All I have to do is come back to the connect to OBS. When I do the connect to OBS, I look for main transparent. Then I'm just going to click on this one, then I'm going to go here and then do that, then click OK. So when I do main transparent, it becomes transparent, okay, it becomes transparent. It doesn't take any background from anywhere, it just becomes transparent. Maybe you have your special background in OBS that you are using, so you can do that. And also in the next video I'll show you how to change this background, put some motion graphics. You can set your black screen. Right now the black screen is just like, I mean, there's nothing, like black screen is just black screen. When I click to show, it shows the scripture, okay. But you can do a black screen that becomes your logo or your, I'll show you all that in the next video. But this one I'm just showing you how to connect to OBS and vMix to the browser. That is all. Just use a browser source. If you want an L3, you do the L3. If you want the full thing, you do the full thing. If you want the, what's the name? If you want the side, also you can do the side L3 and then the full thing. All of them will depend on you, okay. Okay, let's say we don't want this one, we want the main one, we just don't want this the transparent move. Sorry, no, this is not the browser I'm looking for, it's the side browser I'm looking for. We don't want the transparent, we just want this one. So when we click enter, we'll see that it comes back to this one. So just this one connecting to this one. Now again, let me show you the power of this. The reason why the connect to OBS is not just one, because somebody can be controlling this thing from this machine, but this machine will not be the machine that will be going live in the OBS or going live in your broadcast software of choice, whether vMix or something. But most of the times these machines in the church, they are on the same network. You don't necessarily need internet, they just have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi or the same network. If they are on the same network, you can use this link. You can use this link. Even if your phone is on the same network, that's when you can come here. So same machine and then other devices on the same network. But let's say you have a bad connection in your church, and so you have dedicated the connection. Okay, let me just test this one just so that you know that this one also works. So let me come back and then change the side, or even I'm going to change this main thing. Okay, let's just do the side and then click on the browser properties and then come here and then just paste this link there. This PC is still on the same network, so it's still going to work, right? And then let's say Galatians chapter 4 verse 5. So Galatians chapter 4 verse 5 is here now. Verse 6. And then you do the verse 6, verse 7. Then when we come here, where is it? We'll see verse 6 and verse 7. Like that's it. So the controller guy will just click on it. No job, like minimal job. Okay. Yeah. So now you are on the same network, but you are not connected. But you are not on the same machine. There are 2 different machines. The machine doing the live stream is on the same network as this guy opening scripture live, right? That is how this will work. Now let's say some churches have very poor internet, so dedicate the very good internet to the Livestream guys PC, and the scripture guys will be on the same PC scrambling. But if you separate this, you can actually be on different networks and communicate. Let me show you how that works. So I first of all showed you the same network, sorry, the same machine. The second one was the same network but different machines. There is a third option, not on the same network, not on the same machine. That's when you share a public link. So you click on share this publicly. What this share publicly will do is it will create a link to serve whatever you are serving here online. So whichever other internet that machine that is doing the live stream is connected to, it can pick the feed as you display, you the guy displaying the scriptures and the lyrics. So I have this in, I want the main thing, so I copy this one. I can go in here as well, just on this side. Let me push this side here. On this side, this scripture side, and then in this same browser, I'm going to do this and then paste this one here, and then click OK, and then hit refresh. Now, when I hit refresh, I'm going to see that it's feeding the thing live. So if I go here and then change the scripture, let's say maybe you are changing the scripture to this one, and then click on display. This is what has displayed here. When we come here, that is what has displayed there. Sorry for the interruption. So we have done 3 different layers and 3 different versions of how to connect to OBS when it's on the same machine, how to connect to OBS or vMix when it's on different machines but the same network, how to connect to it when the two machines are on separate networks or separate connections. So however you approach it, we will get you. vMix has a browser. All those things that you use to broadcast your feed and everything, all of them have browsers. We are not doing NDI. We are strictly going according to the browser rule and stuff. And then we have an L3. We have all those designs like as you want. Let me reset the context before 3 becomes verse 3. Okay, so here, if you want the main, you copy this. Transparent, either of this. Lower third, 3 versions. So for each level, where the main one is this guy, let's say the main one is this guy, and then the main transparent is what I demoed earlier, and then the lower third is this guy, right? And then there's also the lower third transparent. So you have 4 on the vertical, and then under that vertical we have 3 horizontals each. So we have considered every single option that will help you connect. So somebody can be sitting at the back of the church and doing the connection and the live things, and then somebody can be in front of the church doing projection or wherever. You don't even have to be in the same place so far as you are getting the sound from the mixer and all those kind of things. Especially it's important for the live text transmission and all that. So that is how to connect to OBS, or that's how to connect to vMix. I don't want to make this video long, but yeah, you get the idea. We are doing that through the browser for both of them, and then we have 4 verticals, 3 horizontals under them each. So that's how to connect, and then it's as easy as ABC. Thank you for listening.